What is up, realists? Welcome to On the Real Fishing. Today we're out on the lake with the kayak, just trying to see if we can catch any fish before the storms roll in. We had a pretty good set of thunderstorms roll through last night, so I was hoping that would cool the water down, and then we got some more coming in. So we've got a little bit of a window here, a couple hours, try to fish, see if we can't find anything. Got a bunch of different options. Got a rooster tail, we got another rod set up that I can just switch over some soft plastics, and I also got live worms in case we get desperate. We might end up using those. So, but we're gonna keep fishing. Already fished a little bit, so hold on tight, guys. Let's go see what we caught. Let's see if we can catch anything else. Okay. All right, still got our rooster tail on from the other day, so I'm gonna take a couple shots at this. I see some stuff chasing around right here. So, our first cast out there with a rooster tail. Why not? We are on the top side of the dam today, and there we go. That's definitely a good chase right there. I'm not sure if we got bass or if we got skipjack up here. I said right at the top of the lock, so there's a potential for skipjack and whatnot being right here when they come up from the lock. So. A little bit closer to the action. Of course, we had a pop right in front of us, so I was going to try to work my way over to the down tree over there. So we're going to run this right here real quick. Of course, using a rooster tail, you can't stop much for nothing because it'll sink to the bottom and end up getting snagged on anything and everything. So, oh man, it has been a minute, but today brought out just a good old-fashioned bobber and hook, and trying to see if we can catch anything. Should be able to. I said we got some storms rolling in today. So we're gonna see how quickly it takes to catch a fish just using live wormies. Shouldn't take too long, but I am kind of far off of both of the main little spots I'm used to finding them. So alright, we'll keep moving, trying to find another good spot to find some fish. I'll let that worm just dangle while we're scooting around. Maybe we'll stumble across something. Oh, probably got some nibbles. Oh, I thought we might have had our first. Oh, we do have our first fish. We do have our first fish. What do we get? Probably bluegill. Bluegill for sure. Yes, bluegill over there. Not a bad one. A little medium-sized guy. You gotta love when there's just enough wind to blow you around. But there we go, first fish on a live worm. Reposition ourselves here. Try again. All right, switched over something a little bit bigger. Little crawfish action here. So we'll see if we can't find something off of this tree out here. Of course, I get snagged. It'd be a day of fishing if I didn't get snagged. Okay, get over there to that tree before I get too close to it and freak whatever's under it out. Oh, got something. There we go. There we go. That's what we came for. Nice. 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 All right. Got ourselves our first bass today. Using that Rebel crawl. Ooh, can't let them shake off though. There we go. First little largemouth bass, just barely hooked. Oh my goodness. Ooh. There we go, little craw. Awesome. There we go, not too bad. Not too shabby of a lake bass. I like it. Awesome, buddy. Well, thank you so much for biting. Appreciate you. You are warm, so we're gonna let you go. Have a good day. Hopefully you find some good food that's not made of plastic. This big old log down right here, so not surprising to find one hanging out there. Figured I'd more likely have a snag right there than I would of a fish, but that line was a-moving, so tightened the line up and waited for it to move, and it did not move. So I guess I got my wish, huh? That's not the kind of wish you should be wishing for, sir. Alright, we're gonna switch back over, I guess. That was weird. Threw some live worms for a few casts there and didn't really get much, so we're gonna go back to our slow creature bait and see if we can't find another bass or something. We're slowly working our way out to the point here. So it's kind of one of the first points right off the lock. Something. Stickfish. Yes. Top on stickfish. Play how many times can we get snagged before I throw a fit. Right now we're at 3. I'm already about to throw a fit. Wind's picking up out here on the point. I want to go throw around that down little bridge thingy there, and in that little corner. I'll probably just let the wind blow us back over here. But I'll try to get over there real quick. There we go. Got it unstuck, went over the log, found us another little bass. Didn't expect to find one over there, but especially not while we were transitioning over the log. But a little Ned bug got us our bass number 2 for the day. 5 overall. Awesome. Fishy, fishy, thank you. Fishy, fishy, thank you. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little fishy, fishy, thank you in there. I was gonna be frustrated if I was snagged again, though, to be honest. Got a last little snag. I'm gonna take this off and switch over to a paddle tail swim bait thingy. Try to see what we can get. But we're gonna get back here and hopefully get this off without losing our jig head. But come back with a new profile on. See a second, guys. Alright, got ourselves a little swim bait on there. Of course I'm inside my zipper. There we go. So it's a little Strike King. Nothing too crazy. But definitely have seen a couple things back here chasing after the stuff, so run through here and see if we can't get them to come after ours instead. There we go. We finally did it. We finally did it. Threw it over into those little minnows. Finally got a good shot here from a bass. Oh yeah, nice healthy looking gentleman or lady. Nice healthy fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice healthy fish. getting its food on before these storms roll in. There we go. And end up using the little rage swimmer there. Awesome. Fish number 3 on the day, bass wise. There we go. Cool. Thanks for riding, buddy. There we go. Got 3 bass on the day. That one's good. That was perfect. Textbook setup there. Threw it in just past the bait ball and came through it. And as the lure started to make the bait move around, that fish just slammed it. Finish up here, I think, with a couple casts with the live worm. If there's any chunky panfish hiding around back here. Had some nibbles. There we go. There we go. We finally caught another fishy on the live worm. Struggled out there at the end. Yeah, this guy nommed it up good. Nommed it up good. There we go. Another little bluegill. Come on now. There he is. All right, reelers, we're gonna wrap it up. Call it a day. Head on home. Thank you guys for coming along with me today on the kayak. Caught some good fish. Caught some bass, caught some bluegill. Still trying to figure out where all the skipjack have gone. I was kind of hoping maybe to stumble across a skipjack today, but we didn't. But we used a bunch of different stuff. Caught most of it on the Ned rug. I caught a couple of different things on it. Crawfish, Ned bug. This guy caught anything? I don't think I actually caught anything on the paddle tail. Yeah, I did. We caught one paddle tail. So we caught a bunch of different stuff on a bunch of different things, but I appreciate you guys coming along. Hopefully you guys have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully you guys get a chance to get on the reel real soon.